Well, hi everybody, Mindy here. Today is Friday, it's the 16th of June 2023, and the Forex market closed about 4 hours ago. And to tell you the truth, I was so tired I fell asleep actually before the market closed, and I just woke up. But I think I might have some of the best news ever. Now, when we go first, before I tell you the good news, what I want to do is I want to go over the results for this past week. And I don't have a lot to tell you. This is the entire list of closed positions for this week. And when we sort them by comment, what we see is that we had 6 hedges, 6 quick fixers. We actually had 7 original trades that opened. 6 of the 7 closed. There is 1 original trade that opened yesterday that is still a live trade. It has not closed yet. But we only made $380.74 this week. Now, that's not very much, but I paid 0 attention to this account this week. And as you can see in the list of trades, there are no manual trades, just to make sure that you guys know I'm not messing with you. I'm going to go to the custom period and resort it from Sunday the 11th to tomorrow, which is the 17th, just to show you this really is the entire list of closed positions. Okay, now I've already filled out our little chart for this week. So this week was 611 to 617, $380.74, which is 3.8%. Okay, now last week someone brought it to my attention that last week I had posted our $3,925 is 3.9%, when in fact it was actually 39% when based against the initial deposit in the account of $10,000. So I corrected that midweek when I found out I'd made the error. But this week it really is only 3.8%. There were a total of 18 closed positions. There were 7 new original trades, one of which is still open, and we still have 2 positions from weeks ago, and I made 0 manual trades. Now, you might be asking why. Why did I pay no attention to this account? Well, the reason is because, as many of you know, I have been waiting for new programming for the Magic EA. And that process actually started this week. The programmer is currently working on the new programming, which is quite complex, and he's making headway, and it's not finished. It'll probably be several more weeks before the new programming is finished. And then after that, I will need to test it probably for at least a month before I can release it to people who are going to buy it. But what I can already tell you is that the price of the Magic EA is going to increase. And so here's the good news. The EA is going to be as close to perfection as I think an EA can be. The most important thing about it is, in most circumstances, there will be no reason to make manual trades at all, because what we're doing is we are literally programming into the EA to make the trades that I typically make manually. So this is going to make the EA so easy for users, because you're almost never going to have to worry about making a manual trade. And that's, one of the biggest complaints that I have from people who buy the Magic EA is that they really don't understand how to make the manual trades or when to make the manual trades. But all of that is now going to be in the programming. And then we're also adding more safety features to the EA so that it will eliminate the occasional situation where we have a hedge and quick fixer trades that close when the spread is wide, which kind of cheats us out of the profit that we should have between those two trades. Most of the time we still get a profit, but it'll be a lot smaller than it really should be. And so we're programming that corrective maneuver into the EA so that that won't happen. And then we're also adding more safety features to make sure that the EA doesn't get too many original trades at one time, which can be worrisome for people sometimes. It's usually not a problem, but if we can have more control over how many original trades we want to have open at any one time, we're taking care of that. We're also programming in the strategies that we use to do reverse and replace situations on chains of trades that have stuck hedges in them. And the EA is going to be fantastic. We're also adding more criteria that can be used or not used to create trades, which means that the trades that we actually get should be a higher quality trade than what we're currently getting. And of course, all of the new features will be situations where you can use the new features or not. But when we have the EA finished, the price, I'm telling you right now, is going to go up. Now, anyone who is already current with a live account license, your cost on the Magic EA will never go up if you have a current license for the Magic EA for a live account. So there is never going to be a better time than now, if you've been thinking about buying the Magic EA, to go ahead and buy it now. Because if you have a current license for a live account right now, when the EA is available, maybe in another month or 6 weeks at the most, you will be able to continue with your license at the current price. And it's going to be a situation where the manual interventions on the Magic EA are going to drop down to almost none. So anyway, I think that's about the best news ever. So anyway, that's all I really have to tell you guys this week. But if you want to contact me, you can come to my website, mindyyost.com, and you can email me. My email address is right here at the top of my website. But there is no better time than now to go ahead and buy the Magic EA and get started with it. And I can help you set it up so that if you don't want to do manual interventions for the next few weeks, we can actually set up parameters in the EA as it stands right now to mostly eliminate your having to do manual interventions currently. Of course, that's going to cut down on the profit that the EA makes a little bit, but that can be done. So anyway, that's all I really have to tell you this week. I'm sorry that I am again late with the video. Friday nights, I'm usually pretty exhausted because I was working with the programmer pretty much all week. So anyway, that's where we stand, and I think it's the best news ever. And hopefully in another couple weeks I'll be able to start reporting results from the new Magic EA with all the features added. So look forward to that. I'll see you next week. Happy trading, everybody. Bye for now.